going on? What's good? Oh, man. One sec, just watching some fail videos. I'm just kidding. I did a whole overhaul. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I hooked up my new camera. It's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna look the same, but it's gonna run a lot better. No more chunkiness. I'm not gonna stream 4K. I'm running it in 4K, downscaling, so it's still gonna look crispy. We're not gonna have those chunky ass problems again, dude. Welcome to my shit. Welcome to my world. The world of Red Bull. I'm actually not currently sipping. I'm just finishing off this Pepsi Zero, this cute little can. Pepsi Zero Dwarf Edition. One second, let me close my door. How we feeling, huh? How's everyone feeling? Because I'm feeling good. We put this shit in dark mode. Because Daddy's eyes are barking. Daddy's eyes are barking. Pythagorean, fuck yeah. We're making some shit today. I don't know what kind of shit we're gonna make, but that guy's involved. It's my friend Lance. He's a guitar. Jenna, I'm gonna see you in 4 days. We got Cypress Hill in 4 days in San Francisco. The day before my birthday. I'm so excited. April 12th. San Francisco, Fillmore, TERROR REID, Cypress Hill. Shout out Snuffed on Sight. So glad I got my hands on one of these. Mac Dre Snuffed on Sight shirt. My favorite shirt. It's my new favorite shirt. New Corbin album. It's great. Anybody take a listen? Really good. Never disappointed. Curse of Creation is the best song on it, in my opinion. My humble opinion. We're gonna let the folks pour on in here like a cup of water. Then we're gonna, you want me to answer some questions. You need some advice. You want some stupid stories. You want a shout out. Hit that soup chat, and it'll end up in the highlight vids, and kill some time. I am gonna order some food. I'm hungry. I had to get my blood drawn today. So that's cool. And yeah, then we're going to dive into some hardcore, maybe some death metal, who knows. I'm not a guitar player, but I dabble. I definitely dabble. Dustin, been working like crazy on this work in progress. Can't wait. Have you looked for the old hard drives for the pre-2018 tracks? That's actually on my list of shit to do today. Because there's somewhere, my office consists of reception, storage, studio, storage. So I have to just peep my storage, find it. Planning on finding them all. I did find all the Radical Suicide projects. So that's something. All the beats, all the sessions. I feel like this is way too wide. Hold on. There we go. Dabble do ya. Any sad shit coming soon? Well, Skrill Syrup. Yeah. I think so. Kind of just playing it by ear, you know. What should I eat? I'm a little hungry. Kind of want to eat food. Fucking shit, dude. Someone's got to release a good mic arm. Okay. Should I do a chicken steak bowl? Should I do... I can't do Chipotle, dude. I've been eating so much Chipotle. Habit burger? No, it's too much shit. I think I'm gonna just have to hit the classic, dude. Get some teriyaki, maybe a teriyaki bowl. Come on, dude. I'm gonna get some yaka flocka. Yes, 2 protein. Yes, give me some white rice. Let's do some chicken katsu. Why not? No veggies. Chicken katsu and some steak. Some good steak. Where's the steak? Okay. Scare me for a sec. I'm not going to do a cookie today. I'm trying to watch my figure. I've been working out, dieting, trying to watch my figure. I've gained 10 pounds muscle. Not a huge deal. Definitely going to be jacked. I'm going to be so buff. You guys are going to be pissed. I keep telling my girlfriend that. I'm like, dude, one day you're going to wake up and I'm literally going to resemble a fucking professional wrestler and you're going to be so mad. I'm just straight going to piss y'all off with my fucking muscles. Greetings from Mexico. I have your bracelet from Electric Family that was sold around 2016. Fuck yeah. Will you come back to Mexico? You've only been here once. I know, dude. I got to go back. I got to do it. I gotta. I remember vividly, I had an empanada in Mexico, and I vividly remember it. It was so good. Mexican empanadas. Let me tell you. Some good stuff. What are your thoughts on Delusional Thomas? Steve Rod. The best mod, Steve Rod. Taking care of us. I don't know Delusional Thomas. How about I take a look? Why don't we take a quick look? Oh, maybe I do. I recognize this cover. Oh, it's Mac Miller. What? What the heck? I've never heard this. Is that like his side project? Add to watch later. Adding to my playlist. Head first into the light. Past your eyes. What's up? How we living? Dude, everyone's hating on Kill Tony on Netflix. I thought it was fucking great. I think people just really love offensive stuff, and when it's not super offensive, then they're like, "Nah, dude, it sucks." I thought it was fucking great. I don't think they nerfed it at all. I think they had to go hard. My only complaint, and it's barely a complaint, but they got all of their best areas and like beefed them up for Netflix. Obviously, they had fucking Shane Gillis as Trump. The Elon Musk impression was hilarious. They had all the regulars. I thought all the regulars killed it. William had his guns out. Really good stuff. I think the only thing... I think if it was a little bit longer, it would have been better. But 2 hours was perfect. And, yeah, they were clearly just, like, showing everything they could do. They had a bunch of guests. They had a bunch... It was great. It was fucking great. If I don't get how people didn't like it. I do think there's an episode like 2 weeks ago that was the best one I'd seen in a while. Like across the board, every bucket pull was perfect. It's really good. Had any dreams lately? Dude, I always remember my dream for like a day and then it's gone. It's fucking gone, dude. Kill Tony's you're right, Ransom. It's the most, oh wait, no, overrated comedy platform. Nah, I disagree. It's super, I think it's the perfect amount of rated now. And I really think, I do think I watched Kill Tony a while ago and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. I get it. This is cool. But I didn't like love it. And then I spent like a couple months catching up, watching it, and I was like, oh, this is tight as fuck. And now I get it, and it's fucking great. William Montgomery is the GOAT of that show. I always meet people and they don't understand his humor, and I'm like, dude, you gotta watch his first stuff, and then you gotta watch his compilations. I think Joke Hive made him or someone, but watching him, his transformation is fucking great, dude. Do you know if Sam? Yeah, dude. I said it in one of the first streams. I fucking love Sam Hyde. I've loved his comedy for a long time. I think he's fucking hilarious, and he's very. He gives good advice. I think he's great. I think a lot of people take his shit a little too serious, and just gotta relax. You know. When I say I fuck with people too, I'm not like, yeah, I agree with everything they say. Obviously, there's shit Sam Hyde says that I don't 100% agree with, but like, I don't watch him for that. I watch him for his humor. I think he's fucking hilarious. Maggot was good. My dream is to have you hang out on my stream one day. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm sure our paths will align. Dude, yeah, the Moist Critical shit last week was hilarious. I figured out, I think when we're doing Fishbowl and it's something like that where it's random or like somebody talking, I think I need to start with the drums first, because that did end up working out well. I thought it was funny, but having something to put the sample on top of, I think would help out a lot. Getter, I met you and Nick on the study tour and you gave me some amazing advice. Now I'm finally making it as an artist. I owe you guys so much. Fuck yeah, dog. We're just paying it forward, you know? I'm not the master, but anything I've told you was taught to me or I've learned, so I'm glad, bro. Just pay it forward, you know? Where the fuck did I put my water, dude? Dang it. Hold on one sec. I'm sorry. I gotta grab my water. Oh. Yeah, I also think on the Netflix Kill Tony, one thing I noticed too was the guests were a lot, like if you watch it halfway through the show, they don't really say a whole lot, and I feel like this is just my guess. I feel like they really wanted to, because Tony always says that the bucket pulls are like the center of the show, so I feel like he really wanted to focus on that and less of the grilling aspect. There was still some grilling, and but yeah, I thought it was really good. I think I was expecting it to be a lot less offensive and a lot more family friendly, but they went in, dude. I thought it was fucking great. Aaron the Rat. I saw you in downtown Albuquerque some years ago. You were performing on the street. You remember? Yeah, I remember that. I was outside in a tent. I think Flux Pavilion was playing down the street, I think. Thoughts on Sudden Death or Subtronics? Any stories? Subtronics is all around fucking awesome, dude. I didn't know much of him, and it was kind of at like the tail end of my departure / break, you know, and it was you know, playing shows, doing whatever, and then he brought me on his tour, and it was supposed to be a club show, and then they upgraded it to an arena, which was fucking sick. And I did a couple with him, and he made sure I had a really good time slot and that I was paid really well, which I thought was fucking tight because it's not like I get ripped off, but yeah, it was just cool having him like gas me up and pay me super well and put me in front of a really cool crowd. Really, because you know, you hear people's music, you hear about people, and then once you meet them, none of that other stuff really matters. And it's not like I heard anything bad about him, but it was like I heard his music, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Wonder what he's like, blah 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 blah. And then he ended up being really cool, and he's hella good at kendama. I don't really have a lot of stories of sudden death. I like his brand. I think his brand's really cool. Yeah. Cool brand. I think sudden death took the he sudden death now is like what I wanted to do back in the day with his whole brand and everything. I never thought it would work for me, so I never went after it. And yeah, I'm glad he fucking went as far as he did with his brutal as his shit is. And I love his stage antics. I like how he like flies and shit. I think that's really cool. Alex Thoth. Oh, Toth. I was thinking the Greek god. My bad. Happy to see you around. Loving it, especially the rants in Ableton. Greetings from Hungary. Fuck yeah, bro. Shout out Hungary. I got wasted in Hungary. Love that place. Actually, I wrote Colorblind in Hungary. The Gabbos. Can you send a happy birthday to my brother Mike? He and I are Sudud brothers. Yeah. What's up, Mike? Happy birthday. Heard you like Wasudud. I like it too. Have a good one, dude. Hope you get head. Nickelodeon, dude. Huge fan. You played a mashup of DJ Snake Middle and Space Lazy Splinters I saw on YouTube. Only heard you play it once. Was it pre-made in Ableton? Huge fan. Oh yeah, I do most of the mashups you hear live. I do in Ableton because I'm a. When it comes to stuff sounding good live, definitely autistic in that nature. Not actually, but it's like a stupid joke. But no, yeah, I just fucking did the thing. But yeah, dude, coming down to like I'll even, if it's a really old song and the drums don't hit, I'll, before I play it, throw it in Ableton, put my own drums on it, beef it up, and then you got yourself a, damn, that sounded like a Jack U snare. Barong. Hey, Getter, did your manager see my DM on Insta about you maybe looking for people to help with your stream/Discord server? I honestly didn't even ask him, but I'm gonna write your name down because I could just fucking. I'm in my DMs now. I'm active on Instagram again. So let me. I got you, bro. David, is that 2 underscores? I'm gonna just put them both. David. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dude, I don't use autocorrect. And 2 days ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. Maybe it's better. It's not. Turned it right back off. Good news. Carlos has my order. Oh, damn. Ableton, the new Abletons are really good. I know I complain a lot on plugins and stuff, but dude, I wish companies would stop changing where shit is so much, dude. It's just so confusing. Like, I'll show you later, dude. I open up my Ableton. If you look at my left screen where all your like personal libraries are, they're like, I think it was 10. They're like, hey guys, here's a new way to sort your stuff. I'm like, this is great. Fucking amazing. They added like the color system, and I'm like, this is awesome. Took the 3 hours and just went through my whole computer, labeled everything. Great. Next one comes out, Ableton 12. They're like, hey guys, we did it again, and had to redo all of that. And then they updated it and changed it again. So now I have like 3 different categories that's all the same shit because they just keep adding stuff, and like, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, please. But yeah, Ableton's great. I'm sorry you couldn't download it. Red Bar is watching. Damn, bro. Steve Rod, if you're a Mac guy, strongly suggest the new M chip computers. They're so great, bro. See, this is but the best part of streaming right here. Questions like this by Call My Ish Patricia. She asks, if you were a potato, how would you want to be prepared or consumed? That's a great question. Follow that lead. Everyone, we got 30 minutes to 40 minutes until we hit Ableton. We need questions like that. Those are great questions. Universe questions, dude. If I were a potato, I wouldn't say mashed. Because saying you're mashed, kind of gay. It's a little gay. Tater tot, that's good. But I do feel like it's too cute of a name. You know? I want like something manly, dude. Something that has power. Mashed is like a little too much power, a little like, hey, I'm so powerful, I might like guys now. So we're not going to go with mashed. Tater tot's a good suggestion. I'd say chips, sliced up and fried, or diced. Because diced, you see diced potatoes, delicious. You can fry them. You don't have to fry them. You can season them. They're elegant. The word dice is like, ooh, damn. He's dicing right now? I also have a Dyson vacuum. So, yeah, we'll go with diced, dude. Thank you very much for that question. Those are my favorite questions. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've been a musician for 15 years. Yeah, I could give you some great advice on Ableton and your career choices. And, you know, I could make you feel better. I could give you some great life lessons. But I'm here to answer questions, potato questions, any sort of silly questions, dude. The advice can come whenever. Nothing better than a good old crispy hash brown. I'd say hash brown is a close second for show. Spud. 808 tips. Grab an 808 from a pack and fuck it up. By that I mean start with it as the bass. Like, not the bass, like B-A-S-S, B-A-S-E. Start as it with like the bass. Picture your 808 as a potato. From a sample pack, you get an 808 from a potato. Or you get an 808 from a sample pack, that's your potato. You could mash it, because everybody knows gay 808s they're great. But put some noise on there, pink noise, white noise, decorate it. Put some, sour cream, cheese, onions, grilled onions, whatever you want. And just, as long as the bass is there, you can do whatever you want. Eam Triplin, he has great 808s. Eam Triplin's 808s are great. Yeah, I never really build them in a synth. I kind of just I use samples and then just fuck with it. Or throw it in a sampler and affect it too would be cool. Jimmy Millinger, what's good, bro? Stoked to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for watching, bud. Thanks for watching, bud. It's fucking weird. Like, I mean, it's good weird, but like, dude, ever since I climbed out of my isolation hole and started kind of chatting with people again, every day there's something cool happening. Like every day. People hitting me up, people following me, old homies reaching out, people from that I used to talk to in the industry that are just reaching out with love. It's fucking cool, dude. And I love it. It's my favorite part of all this. I'd say it's a close second to potato questions. Dustin Karate. It's Dustin Karate, right? That's the right. Yeah, Dustin Karate, boy. See, I wrote that shit down. I do use my notes. What's the most harmless crime you'd commit just to confuse people? Whew, damn. Hard hitting questions, baby. I love it. I love it. Harmless crime. So it can't hurt anybody. It can't scar anybody, but it has to be a crime. I probably steal a lot of very small items. Like, and I speak from experience. I'd go into Whole Foods to the salad bar, just start nibbling all the stuff, you know, because it's confusing. They're like, why doesn't he just make a salad? Why does he just want 3 bacon bits? It doesn't make any sense. I think that would be funny. I think it would be hilarious to, I guess it's not a crime, actually. I was going to say adopt a fuck ton of, like, hamsters or skinks or just a weird animal. Maybe there's a hotel where it's illegal to have oranges. What? I would steal animals. I would steal animals that are up for adoption or like animals that they sell at a pet store. But see, here's the twist. I would take really good care of them. And then in 5 years, I would take them back and be like, hey, remember me? They wouldn't. No one sticks at Petco for longer than 2 years. I'd go back in there with 8 animals that I raised that have all gotten first prize in the pet competitions. And I'd be like, yo, remember me? You never caught me? Yeah. And all of them would be named Skrillex. I would name all my animals Skrillex. Great question. Thank you, Karate Man. What's your top metalcore slam bands right now? I mean, Snuffed on Sight, All Day, Dummy Death, Peeling Flesh, Disfiguring the Goddess. Actually, last time somebody asked me this, I'm really shitty at being on the spot with my names. But I have a playlist that I've been collecting. And I'm not going to lie and say these are my favorite. This one dude, Philo Medusa. I don't know if he's slam, but he's in the playlist. Obviously Tsunami. Obviously Alter New York. No Innocent Victim. My older brother showed me them a while ago. Peeling Flesh, blah, blah, blah. Every Peeling Flesh song. Hands of God isn't slam, but they're just fucking legends from the Bay. Out of Pocket. Really good. Really good stuff. I think Knocked Loose has some slam tendencies. They're tuning for sure. Hate Eternal. I mean, they're not, obviously not slam. Hate Eternal, old band, very good. This is more of like a hardcore playlist, actually. Full of Hell isn't slam. Brand of Sacrifice, they got some slam. I don't know, dude. People just define slam in different ways. If it's really slow and like drop fucking C or drop A, I consider it slam. Why is Show Me the Body in my metal playlist? They're really good. Left Behind, not slam either, but wow. Left Behind's amazing. West by God. Rumpelstilts. Wait, hold on. I got to make sure nobody's stealing my food. Oh, here. I'm going to test this new screen. while I grab my chicken bowl. Oh, yeah. It's a cool screen, right? Made that shit last night, look. If you have to go tip to tip, would you rather you fucker? Would you rather the other person have foreskin to hold you in place or use sheer will to keep them together? Well, obviously there's got to be a bond. There's got to be a bro bond there. And if I'm bonding with my bro to the point where tips need to touch, I would probably prefer a clean-cut member. That'd be weird. It'd be weird because if you did it and like obviously you would do it, I'm assuming you're doing it as a joke. But let's say you do it as a joke, and let's say you and your boy are like, dude, what if we fucking touch our dicks together, bro? Like as a joke, clearly. And your boy is rocking a long sleeve, and you dock. Let's say you and your boy damn. This is hard-hitting questions 42 minutes in. You're docking with your boy as a joke, bonding. He has a long sleeve shirt on. He's wearing a turtleneck. And what if you like it, though? You see what I mean? There's not much to like if they're just touching and using sheer will. Plus, I feel like sheer will would reinforce the joke. But at that point, it's not really a joke. I feel like if you're offering... It's one thing to nut tap or pants somebody, but if you're like, dude, what if... This would be crazy. What if we touched dicks? So, I don't know. Great question. Any suggestions? I like the way you spell that. Suggestions to get into ghost production industry. I'm content with my music, but I don't like playing shows. Feel you, bro. I don't have any experience with that. My only experience with anything close to that is I used to help Borgor with engineering and sound design. So I said it a couple streams ago about, dude, I wish I could ghost produce for somebody. That would be amazing. But I did. I was talking to my homie Alexis Martin. He was on tour with Puya when I went out there with them for a couple of days. Great dude, great producer, and we were talking about songwriting and writing stuff for people. Favorite color, red or green or purple. And he's really good about getting placements. I think Porter, I would say concentrate less on ghost production because I know it's fun and it's a great idea, but placements I think would do you a lot better. I think there'd be a better outcome because if you think about it, when you're ghost producing, you have to find somebody that has a big project and a bunch of money that wants to find people to write music for them. Whereas if they're placements, you're essentially getting all of your ideas, whether they're half-assed or not, whether they're complete or just ideas or demos or shit like that. And you can make a folder of like 50 ideas. And there are huge companies, labels, everybody that look for that, and they will take a song or an idea and, like, I'll give you an example. You could send like 16 bars with a bridge and like a top line vocal on it. That's your voice. That's all original. And then that could be used from somebody else. Like maybe Sabrina Carpenter will be like, wow, like her people will be like, this would be great, blah, blah, blah. They'll take whatever you did, pay you for it, give you percentages, finish it, and put it out as their shit. You know what I'm saying? So that would probably be a lot safer and easier. I mean, it's still going to be hard, but it's a lot less niche. Ghost production, I feel like, is a lot. Ghost production is more like people you know. You meet somebody and they're like, yo, I'd like to do this. But yeah, look into working on placements. It's a lot easier. It's a lot more friendly. You have to probably same amount of work. But once you get some good placements, motherfuckers will be like, yo, how'd you make this song? Oh, this dude started it, blah, blah, blah. And then more people will hit you up for placements. And you get some good credits. That's how you get platinum records, gold records, awards, residual payment. Timbers. Do you still release some Trippy Burger stuff? No, Trippy Burger kind of morphed into Shred. And then Shred kind of vominosed. Kind of just erased. I did a whole, obviously, palette cleanse. But I'm, if you've been a long time fan, I like to do a bunch of shit. And I'm currently working on a lot of shit. And not a big deal, but I am getting fucked right now. On some private business shit, but I'm getting fucked. And it's not completely fucked, but I'm currently in the middle of getting fucked. And it's going to be fine, and everything's going to be cool. But I have, right now I'm here. The goal is here. The situation I'm in is the line connecting here to the future. But because I'm trying to live present, I'm not tripping on it. But something has come from the nether realm and is trying to fuck me. So I'm going to get through this fuck. And then I'm going to have another clothing brand, have another imprint, have everything. It's going to be really fucking cool. Just got to be beige. You ever find out what was causing the headaches? Yeah, it was my... Dude, I posted that shit on fucking Instagram, just a clip about my experience with the vaccine. Bro, people are still... I don't read any of the comments, but I look back and see, how well it's doing. It went from 80 people commented to 300 to yesterday was at 500 something. And it's just people arguing, bro, about this shit. The headache was from the nose shit, which was from the vaccine shit, which was from this. And I did see some people talking about, oh, it's the cocaine. Oh, it's all the loud music. Bro, I take care of my ears. I haven't done coke in years. I fucking am healthy as shit. So I will adjust my statement for all those pussies that are arguing about a fucking vaccine that happened years ago. No one gives a shit about it anymore. My experience with the vaccine fucked up my ears and my sinuses, caused me brutal headaches all the time. And all of it stemmed from problems I had as a kid. And then when I had the vaccine, those problems came back and got worse. I got my tonsils removed when I was a kid because I was having crazy headaches too. And all this sinus shit and blah, 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 blah. And the headaches have gotten better. Surgeries, medicines, practices, stopped vaping. That helped a lot. And yeah, so we're good. But keep the arguments coming, honestly. It's really good for my interactions, bro. People need to chill. Everybody in those comments, bro. I'm sure none of them are in here because they're all probably over the age of 40. Find a hobby, okay? Find a hobby. I'll tell you this. People like that are arguing in comments about vaccines that are clipped from a stream. If those people had something to do, I don't know, solve a video game Easter egg that has been ongoing for about 12 years, it'd be solved. There'd be a lot more progress in the world. There'd be a lot better escape rooms if people like that found hobbies. Headaches are better, though. Okay, here we go. Back to the good questions. If you could see any band, Caitlin, thank you. If you could see any band, artist, dead or alive, you already know what I'm going to say. Mac Dre. I will say that until I'm dead. But besides Mac Dre, Hers. Big fan of Hers. I named my old cat after one of their songs, Harvey. And yeah, I found out about Hers, getting in their stuff years ago. Then I found out they fucking died. And it sucked because I was loving them. And they're still great. I listen to them all the fucking time. Yeah, probably hers. They're fucking great. Amazing. And seeing them getting a lot of love again recently, which is great. I hope people, if you don't know hers, that's the band. It's HERS. What once was is good. Harvey's really good. Like I said, I named my cat. MF Doom, obviously, yes. Yeah. Doom. Slim Shady, but I know he's still alive. But the Slim Shady that I grew up on, I'm not wishing Eminem would go back to that style because I respect evolution of an artist. But I would love to be at one of those sweaty ass fucking rap clubs. He's just talking shit. That would be great. I would love to see Mac Miller again. Dr. Karate. Would you rather uncontrollably moo during deep conversations or bark every time someone says hello? Damn. That's a $5 question right there. Uncontrollably moo during deep conversations or bark. I would probably bark every time someone says hello because it is controlled. I feel like uncontrollably mooing would get really frustrating. Especially if you're trying to do boss shit like myself. If you're a boss, dude, you can't be mooing at peeps. But I do think barking every time someone says hello, it'd be good. Because you could figure out a way to, like, make it your thing. Oh, that's my boy Tanner. He barks. What? Yeah. He barks. You could test it. Go up to him, say hello. And then you could do, change up the bark, customize your bark, dude. Japanese bark, Chinese bark, Indian bark, tan bark, tree bark. You could do so many different kinds of barks, dude. Caleb, I hit all your Minneapolis shows, but Amsterdam bar. Was that Minneapolis shows? Oh, yes. Okay, got you. He's using slang, and I like it. Question about DJ set play, fest versus tour, top, mid, low bill, your highest paid set, thoughts on Sleep Token, Fave Fest. Okay, we're going to start with Sleep Token because whatever's happening with that guy, someone needs to take notes. Never heard his music, never heard of him in my fucking life. One day I wake up, I'm doom scrolling. Thank you, race car. There's a lot of professional race car drivers around here. Fuck. I wake up one morning and see a picture of some dude, and then the bio says Sleep Token. Cool. Keep scrolling. See some fail videos. See some unboxing. Some cool ASMR. See some titties. Some ass. See another Sleep Token. I'm like, okay, cool. Never heard of this guy. Never mentioned him. I don't know why this is still popping up on my shit. That happens for about a week. Every day I start seeing more and more shit about Sleep Token. So that alone, respect. I don't know who he is. Don't know his music. But something is happening to force him into my algorithm, timeline, everything. So hella respect. Because that's cool. Don't know who it is, though. DJ set pay, fest versus tour. Top, mid, low bill. Your highest paid set. Favorite festival? Lollapalooza. Years ago, I ended the set with TERROR REID. There's 40,000 people. That's what I was told. I never double checked that, but it's a cool number to say. I did full Getter set. Oliver Tree came out before he was giant. Did some TERROR REID. There's videos of it. One of the craziest fucking shows. One of the most... Because the thing about festivals is... when you're DJing, any show is like... It's completely separate from rap. When you're DJing, it's for the crowd. It's depending on the crowd. You need to read the crowd. That's why I don't like to plan my sets. If I have 50 songs in a set, I'll have 20 backups depending on the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you could start with really heavy shit or like some stuff, and like if the crowd isn't moving, something needs to change. You know what I'm saying? So you'll start out playing hella heavy shit. If they're not feeling it, you try some, Troy Boy fucking sexy ass shit. You try with some rap. You try with some this, some that. Festival versus tour. Are you asking about payment? Usually festivals pay the most, especially foreign festivals. Oddly enough, I remember my first big paid show being, I think it was $10K, was like my first big old check. Because usually it starts out, at least with my career, it was you start out doing it for free, and then you start to kind of get momentum, and then people like a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, blah, 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 blah. I'm actually not kidding when I say this. My first ever getter show in my life was at UC Santa Cruz for an AIDS benefit concert to 4 people. 2 of them were my homies and my mom. So the only other person there was the promoter. They gave me like $150. And then I was most nervous for that show, believe it or not. And then you do your thing, try your best to get on any shows. You should never worry about money at first. I'm telling you, get on any shows. It's all about the face. People want to see you. You want to meet people, make a good fucking impression. Don't get too fucked up. Show everybody a good time. Fucking kill that shit. Prices start to go up. And once you get to the festival circuit, that's when you start getting the most money. And I remember I got booked. Dude, when I was like 19 or 20 for $10,000 in Shenzhen, China. And they paid for the flight, the hotel. I didn't have a tour manager at the time. You don't really need one until you're making some significant money and doing like some pretty big shows. And I was so excited, dude. I remember sitting in my hotel room by myself in Shenzhen, which is like a 20-hour flight, dude. There was nobody on my plane. I had a whole row to myself. They let me make a fort. There was some Asian dude a couple rows down from me. He almost died because he was on Xanax and drank wine. So that's cool. Yeah, very strange. That was my first high-paying gig. I'm not sure about my highest paying gig because it fluctuates a lot. You definitely make more at festivals. Tour, I mean, I haven't done an EDM tour in so long, but whenever I do rap tours, it's mostly for the project. So if I'm just touring because of nothing, it's usually with other people. My favorite way to tour is a support slot on a rap tour. Because you pop in, you pop out. You're in and out. You know? Yeah. Hope that answers your question, Caleb. Edgar, any Must Die, Getter, unreleased music? I think we released it all. Lee is one of my fucking favorite humans. Anytime I play a show with him, I think my last show with him was with Subtronics in Atlanta. So cool. Super fucking nice. Another very honest dude. I love honest people. I hate when people dick ride and treat you a certain way because of who you are. Must Die is not one of those people. He's a very good guy. TERROR REID Lego set when? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Nick, $10. Thanks, bro. You should try to get Porter Robinson as a guest on your pod. It will be interesting since you both transition out of EDM but have much different styles of music. Also, you're my 2 biggest inspos. Haha, thanks, dog. It means a lot. Yeah, I've never talked to Porter, but he's great. Yeah, I do want to figure out the guest stuff. I got a lot of plans. And I'm going to be honest. Maybe I mentioned it before. I put a lot of effort and thought into a podcast that I was making with a friend of mine, and it fell through for reasons unknown. I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so, sucks, because I put a lot of work into it. But the good news is, all of those ideas are still unused. So I'm going to start putting them into this. But like I said before, I'm kind of working on a empty tank. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on getting peeps, this and that and this, whatever. But I like the way it's going now. I'm just going to keep it like this until I'm able to make all these plans happen. Plans involving listening to people's music and critiquing, having guests on, having, you know, a producer of the show. It's all coming for sure. That's definitely top prior after finishing the music that I have coming up. Yeah. That'd be cool. Shut up, Porter Robinson, dude. Yo, dude, sent you a message about sending you clothes. It doesn't allow me to share photos. Got another way. If that's on Instagram, turkey and eggs. Yeah, dude, I changed a while ago. I changed a bunch of settings on my Instagram. Just realizing now I'm not getting notifications, so I've turned notifications on. Oh, sick, bro. Yeah, your shit's tight. I'll shoot you a DM right now. Make sure it's the right one. Cool. Yeah, your shit's cool. It reminds me of old Gats and Swampy artwork from the Bay. The Slanix. How did you get a show in China without a manager? Bro, I don't know. I had a manager, but it was like not a real manager. It was kind of somebody helping me out. And yeah, they're like, dude, somebody emailed us, wants to put you. I didn't have an agent, but yeah, they just reached out to me specifically, and they're like, hey, we want to put Getter on this. And it was like, dude, like in a soccer field. It was crazy. What cars have I had, and what do I drive now? Well, Cole, I'll tell you. In high school, I had a 328i 96. Nothing but problems. And then I had a Jetta. I think 2003 or something. 2003 Jetta. And then I went carless for a little bit. And then about a year went by. Got an R8. That was my dream car. Traded that in, got the newer R8. Oh yeah, I traded in my old R8 for the new R8. Found out my old accountants were doing some illegal activity with my money and stealing from me. And lied about my lease, or about my car that I thought I bought. Turns out I didn't buy it. So I modded it out, did all this work on it, and then the Audi hits me up like, yo, dude, like, what's good? We need this fucking car back. Had to give it back to him. Oh, fuck. I just bit part of the fork. Dude, what the fuck? Ow. Yeah, so I had to get rid of the R8. Ended up getting a Model X. Loved it. Loved that shit. And then traded that in for the Model S. So that's what I got now. It's 2022 Model S. Plaid. Love it. I don't see myself getting any new cars soon. My favorite car. No, there's never problems. From the heart. Hey, Getter, saw you as TERROR REID at the intersection in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Fuck yeah. Just getting into making music. So fun, but so frustrating. Any advice? Don't pigeonhole yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. Excuse me for talking and eating. But the more styles you make, the more doors open, and the more possible ears and eyes are on you. So that's what I would do. Don't stick to a specific genre. It's also more fun. I can't tell you the last time I've had writer's block because obviously I do so many different types of music. So if I can't think of one thing, I'll jump to the other because I know how to do it. I was actually thinking that on my way here. I think more people just need to make what they like. I mean, so many people that are like, yeah, I make this, but man, I love this. I'm like, dude, why don't you just do it? Fat Nick is a great example. Been rapping his whole life. And he's like, you know what? I love pop punk. I'm going to make pop punk. I'm like, respect. You know, you don't have to do everything professionally. That's the other thing is like, music starts out as a hobby always, whether it's listening or making it. And if you start to not like it, it starts to feel like work. It starts to feel like work. Then it's not a hobby. Then you're bummed out because you don't enjoy it anymore. If I were you and you're getting into making music, make whatever you like, you know, and then mix them together because that's how new shit is born. Make whatever you want. Even if you don't know how to do it, try. Do your best. Me and Daniel Sneak, when we first got into making music, we didn't even know what a piano roll was in like Ableton or whatever the fuck we were using, GarageBand. We didn't know you could physically write in MIDI into like a thing. So I remember we had GarageBand open trying to make a death metal song. And I swear on my fucking entire family, this is true. We're at my mom's house, plugged into like a really shitty audio interface. We didn't know what that was either. Dude, we took a Guitar Hero guitar for Xbox 360, the USB ones. Swear to God, we plugged it into our computer, and we're like, the only way to get notes on a piano roll is to use a piano or a MIDI controller. And we plugged in a Guitar Hero guitar, and literally to do the double kick pedal, because we were using programmed drums, we took the little Guitar Hero thing and did this. And like tried as best we could to make fast kicks. Swear to God, you know, do it. Like there's no rules. That's the other thing. Do whatever you want. Sample anything, make anything, you know. You don't need the nicest gear. You don't need fucking Mark Ribier is a beautiful example, dude. One of the best artists of our time, in my opinion, especially with improv. I remember following him years ago, dude, when he would Mark Ribier. If you don't know, that's your fault. Everyone knows Mark Ribier, one of the greatest. When I used to watch him back in the day, dude, he'd be in a coffee shop with like 4 people doing exactly what you see still to this day. All he uses is a computer, a keyboard, and like a loop pedal pad thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't have it, but you find the gear that you like. I don't even use gear, but you find some shit that you like. Make whatever you want, whatever you think you're good at. If you have a taste in something, boom, try it. If it doesn't work, there's infinite music. Infinite. You heard of hell what I was sent from it. But good luck, dog. Favorite show you ever played? Oh boy. Fuck. Never got to play Coachella. That would have been my favorite. Honestly, probably Lolla, dude. Lollapalooza was fucking incredible. Or in Finland, I get booked every once in a while to play a festival out there, headlining as TERROR REID. And those are like, it feels like a dream. I feel like I'm Justin Bieber out there, dude. I can't even leave my hotel because everybody knows me. It's so cool. Have you ever, sorry. Have you heard Evan, You're the Chicken dude from Friendship is Kind, Nick's podcast with Casey and Evan Breen? Yes. I love that podcast, dude. God, I wish I could release the one I have, dude. I don't want to give any details because I don't want to put anyone on the spot. But, dude, it was so funny. Oh. But you can't trip on it. Not the time, dude. You got to listen to the universe, bro. We give you some dad advice. Something doesn't go your way, just wait, because it will. Nameless. Heavy love, dude. I sent you a few photos of what I'm down to send. You may dig up. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Barker, bro. Barker. Working on a P.O. box for the studio, by the way. I've recently been chatting with iDubbbz. He saw my funny thing about Prof and him looking alike, and first I was like, fuck, is he pissed? iDubbbz is fucking goat, and I know he does those unboxing things. Kind of want to do something like that. Send me some shit and I'll open it. Don't send me any rockets. Can I send you my unreleased Evil Jordan flip? Yes. Make a folder. Anything you want me to hear, keep it in that folder. And I promise, in the next couple months, there will be a platform specifically for that. We're going to get more viewers in here, more ears, more eyes. And it'll be good to not only give you advice face to face, personally, but the whole world will hear it too. Well, however many people are watching it, but save it. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Drinky Peebus. Was just listening to Radical Suicide and thought of you. It's $2 margarita night at the function. What are you doing here? Get on out there, dude. So I'm just stopping by to show love. Be easy, bro. Hell yeah, Drinky. Go Drinky that Marge. Wild to hear you say my name for $5. Haha, what the fuck? Love you, bro. Saw you with AFK at Skyway 2014. Yes, dude. I missed the vlog episode. Dude, Caleb McGuire. That's what you get, huh? Come out here. I literally remember that show, Skyway Theater. They used to have a bowling alley in their green room. Great venue. Any complaints on the shit? Genuinely would like notes. Sound, viz. I thought I dialed it in. If I didn't, let me know. What is your strength and weakness as a producer? Plus, choose a superpower as a producer. Ooh. Let's start with superpower. I've gotten close, but I would love to be able to hear any sound and remake it perfectly. Probably that. And also be able to hit up anybody I want for work or just props. What is your strength and weakness as a producer? My strength is I have a lot of ideas, and I make music all the fucking time. So I'd say that's my biggest strength is I have a lot of shit and a lot of ideas, and it's never ending. But I'd say my weakness is finishing projects, naming my projects. I found in the past couple months so many old projects that are gold, dude. Gold. I also do have a habit of jumping to different, like abandoning a project, like a song or an album, and going quickly to something else. I wouldn't say it's focused because I'm very good at focusing, but I'm just if something goes on for a little bit too long, I just kind of get over it. I have very good drive when it comes, like if I'm inspired or I hear something or I'm making a new fucking beat, I'm like, but like if it doesn't snap off in my head or I reach a wall, it kind of is like put behind me and then I'm moving forward. It's a good thing, also a bad thing, but hey, can't complain, dude. What microphone are you using in settings? This is the SM7. Shure makes the SM7B. This is the SM7DB. And the difference is this has a preamp built in. So right now, this is going to get very loud. Let me turn it down on here a little bit. This is bypassed. This is with the preamp. So luckily, the interface I'm using, the DLX Creator, I'm just using their compressor, gate, EQ, everything in that. Luckily, they have a version for this mic because usually, like, I don't even need this mic. You can get the SM7B, but it's just like 28 dB lower than normal. It's meant for like drums and shit. A lot of deathcore vocalists use it without the thing. But this one has a preamp built in, so it's really good for podcast, streaming, I use this mic for TERROR REID. Yeah, one of the best. I believe Rocky told me it was Paul McCartney's favorite mic or something too. So the Beatles. Bam Beats. I recently copped your Adderall shirt and I love it. Question, did you have everything to do with the neck hole being like perfectly shaped and not sagging? Yes, brother, and I'm glad you've noticed. I'm a sucker for good blanks. Those are Those are either LA Apparel or Shaka Wear. But I really like the tight. This is Comfort Colors. Also big fan. Also, if you're a big boy, I was a little heavier. You get the really heavyweight, thick shirts with the nice neck, and it kind of hides your man titties, low key. So that's why I got those. But yeah, I love the really thick necks, and I paid extra. Those blanks are very expensive, but you know, I love the project so much. I'm passionate enough about it, and if I'm making the designs and I'm doing this, I gotta pay the extra for the good quality shit. I don't want. My worst thing is when I get a shirt in the mail that I really like, and it's trash, and I have to throw it out or give it to a charity. I hate it. I don't want to sell pajama shirts. I want to sell the best shit. So I'm glad you noticed. As soon as a collar starts to sag, bro, it ruins a shirt. Floral, have you ever listened to Grief/Griefer? Is that Bones' producer? Because if so, yes. Okay, I'm gonna answer this next question, and I really gotta piss. And then you guys want to make some hardcore? I'm gonna make some hardcore music. A TERROR REID and Baby No Money collab is long overdue. Yeah, we started some stuff on the Gravy Tour. I'm hoping that's the homie. I'm hoping we make some cool stuff, dude. I'm gonna take a pee break real fast. Oh, wrong mouse. Pee break, and then we're gonna make some fucking hardcore. Woo! Feeling good. Feeling good. Where's my phone? I need to write something down. I always get ideas when I shit, piss, and or am in the shower. And I have a really bad system that I need to get rid of. Whenever I have an idea, I email it to myself. And it's not the most productive thing because it gets lost. But it's what I do. Cool. All right. We got two options. Regardless, I'm making hardcore today. I finally got I bought on Reverb. This guy sells, this is not sponsored, spent my own money, my hard-earned cash. This dude on Reverb named Kartakou, Kartakou, it's Kartakou Amplifications. Kartakou Amplifications, right? Daniel was here. We wanted to make some metal. Not a big guitar player. I can hang a little bit, but he's really good. Bought a 5150 amp because that's what we used to use. It's like the standard. But I'm a plug and play guy, and if it takes longer than 5 minutes for me to set it up, I'm out. My ADD is way too strong. And 5150, which is not, it didn't sound good plugged into the computer. I believe it gets rid of the presence. So I'm looking, found this dude, Kartakou Amplifications, makes something called the Colossus preamp. And if you can, I know you can barely see my shit over here. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. You can barely see it. It's right here above my Neve. It's about the size of a Neve. It's like a 3U, whatever the fuck. Put it on a rack. $500, I think, maybe 400. And it's a fucking 5150 tube preamp. It sounds better. And I just plugged that straight into my UA. And it's plug and play. Tested it yesterday. And we're going to be doing that. It's been a while since I made one from scratch, so we're going to do it. You can watch. Tell your fucking friends. Okay? Tell your friends. Came with a cool foot pedal. I don't know if my guitar's tuned. But we're going to do it. All right. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Forgot to ask. We're definitely doing hardcore regardless. Should we do a Fishbowl sample first? Get it out the way, warm up a little bit, hop into hardcore? I'll let you guys pick. And if you don't know, if you're new, Fishbowl sampling is this guy right here, full of anything. From a fart sound to Moist Critical. We did Moist Critical last time. Any sound, anything, and I make a song out of it. So, could be quick, could take a long time. I want to do 2 Fishbowls. Let's do that first. Okay. Good, because I haven't made any music today, so it'll warm me up as well. Thoughts on new Skrillex album? Fucking great. I really like that format. Okay, Fishbowl. I just added some more today. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Shit. We got the Xbox startup sound. Okay. Xbox startup sound. That's a good one. That's easy. That's perfect. Okay. You know, I actually set something up too. Something small. But let's see. So if I switch to, come on, get him out. If I switch to this, look at that. Hey, it shows the. You like it? I move myself down here. I'm way down here now. You can see what I'm sampling. It's a fun time, fun for everybody. All right, I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I have these sounds already. If not, I'll just illegally download them. I'm going to go ahead and say I fucking don't. So let me find these. It's going to be easy. Give me hey. It's 3:13 right now. Give me 20 minutes, huh? You the man. Visceral's 10 out of 10. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. It's a great album. I'm glad you fuck with it. Zach Hansen. Okay, here we go. Okay. If I click this video is titled Xbox Startup Screen Evolution. If I click this fucking video and it's some dude blabbing, stream is over. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do anything about it, but I'll be annoyed. Yeah, cool. Just going to download them all. My headphones are the TMA2 III studio headphones. Most comfortable and modular. I will tell you, I got them for free, but they do not pay me. I've been using them. I got them for free long before the stream. I've been using them for about a year now. They gave me a bunch of different pairs. Best part about them, in my opinion, let's go ahead and do this real quick. In my opinion, these headphones, the reason they're so good is because you can buy parts for them. So if you buy them all in one, it's going to be your normal price of good headphones. But let's say something happens to this or to this or to this. You can buy them all separate and you can mix them together. They have different, like they're just very, it's nice. It's a throwback. Really good. These are one package. You can also separately buy a different band, and then they're wireless studio headphones, which are amazing. They just dropped their wireless DJ ones, which I'm hoping they send me back to Ableton. Come on. Bro, just download it. I have good internet. What are we doing? Cool. Thanks for the 2, big dog. I appreciate you for real. More than you fucking know, bro. All right, here we go. Still have 3 screens. I'm going to go ahead and say no to that first Xbox noise. Let me know if there's any problems with the sound or the viz. Like I said, I think I dialed it in. But if something sounds weird or looks weird, let me know. I do like that last part. We'll keep that. Yep. It's a good one. We're going to pick the favorite out of all these. God, what's crazy is there hasn't been a real challenging Fishbowl yet. And I'm sorry, I sound like a dick. I know I did. The Moist Critical one was definitely the hardest so far. But, dude, there's some ones in there that when I'm making it, right, putting everything in, and it's not like, no, I can't do this, don't put it in there, but it's just whatever I can think of. And there's some in there that I will embarrass myself on the stream with. And we haven't gotten any of them yet, which is fantastic. This is making me look really cool right now. Oh, this is when they started getting all Disney with their sounds. Is that nice? Ooh. I could definitely make some crazy shit with that. The Family Network. Fuck you. You can't be a family network. You can't be a family gaming device and release Gears of War at the same time, bro. What are you doing? Hot take. Never mind, we'll do that later. I'm very opinionated when it comes to companies and games and yada yada. The point of the hot take was parents who complain about stuff but buy their kids M-rated video games. Excuse me? When I was a kid, I couldn't play M-rated. I couldn't even play a Star Wars game, bro. I was so well behaved. Now I'm a beast. What do you expect? I don't know. My kid's been obsessed with guns lately. Well, he's 7, and you bought him Black Ops. Oh, he's using the chat? Do you know what they say in those chats? There's no wonder your kid is anti-Semitic. Sorry. Oh, God. Push back on dad or push up on mom? What does that mean? I think I know what that means, and it's very disturbing. I'm going to go with neither. Refuse to answer. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Fishbowl. Always hear that church bell. Forget that that's my thing. We're gonna take the easy route, and I'm gonna make just a quick, cool rap beat with this. We could dive more into it later if it turns out to be shitty, but I want to do metal. Give me 14 more minutes. Out on live. There's got to be a... Okay, I'm going to steal one more sound. I feel like it could really make this shit shine, dude. Why is there a 20-minute video on Xbox sounds, bro? Give me a 5-second, that little dweet. Dude, come on, man. Motherfuckers are so desperate. They have no talent, so they're like, I'm gonna record a sound of the Xbox. Put an ad behind it. They probably make bank, so shout out. Dude, come on. That's a real YouTube video, bro. Thank you. That's what I fucking wanted. God damn it. These are the things I get frustrated at, bro. Get her, my boy, dude. What's good, bro? Yo, peep these drops, dude. Peep my drops, yeah. What's good, dude? How are you? What's up? What's up, mofo? How you doing? Soup, my guy. Oh, I will. If you're just joining us right now, we're doing a Fishbowl sampling, which is just me. I draw from a bucket and I get a random sample and then I make a song out of it. And the selection was Xbox. All right. Sounds like sonar. Sonar. What the fuck? Ah. Whoa. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Stop. No. Do. That's what we want. Sipping on promethazine. Just kidding. All right. Let's get some drums, bro. All right, I got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to finish this, then we're diving into fucking hardcore, yo. I need to fucking, let's go. Speed round. Oh, hello. Easy. Boom. 3 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes until hardcore mode. We got this. Easy. Cool. I'm gonna just get it away and we'll fucking... We did it. We've warmed up. Ooh. God damn. Something chill. Something chill, dude. Something to drive to. I don't like that last kick. Let's leave that open. Let's leave it up. And then we'll do the final, everyone knows my final hurrah to ruin the entire beat. With 1 minute to spare, baby. Cool. All right, let me swap to this. Let me get this hardcore project ready. We did it. Fishbowl. We fucking did it. Okay. All I need to do, I just need to open up the program I use to make drums, Superior Drummer. I just have to make sure it's all good to go because I don't want to open it up and have it be like, show my email or whatever. We're going to check on that and then we're going to hop fucking straight in, bro. Come on. I think the key to my problems, by the way, because I always complain about my setup, I think I'm going to ditch the trackpad, dude. I think I'm just going to use a mouse. I think my trackpad is only necessary on my laptop. I don't know if you heard that, but I said only necessary on my laptop. Okay, let me make sure we're good here. Actually, I made some drums a couple weeks ago with Daniel. I'm gonna just use those. It's just, I don't know if you've ever used Superior Drum. I'll show you in a sec, but it's very good way to make metal drums or rock drums in general. Oh, how you guys feeling? You feeling good? Feeling good out there? I can't hear you. I was looking for that one. Okay. Yeah, cool. Start with a clean slate. Oh, wait, shit. This is the wrong one. Hold on. Sorry. 25. I will say right now, too, I've been using Superior Drummer for years, but I never dove into all of its features. So you could definitely learn it by watching this. I'll show you the way I use it. But, is this not it either? What the heck? But there are a lot better ways to use it. I skimmed the surface of it, and I don't need to learn more. It works fine. It's very time consuming. It's very fun. You can get your drums to sound exactly how you want them. Cool. Oh, we're good. Tight. Fucking tight, bro. Give this a savor. Just so we're good on it. And then we'll welcome y'all in, huh? All right. Let's dive right in, huh? These are, can y'all hear that? Does it sound chill? Too loud? Too quiet? Let me know. Rhett Romano, do you worry about what key the song is in when you use samples and shit? Yes, depending on what it is. I don't know music theory or anything like that, but I can recognize a sour key. 808s, it is important, I feel like, but it's not just one key. It could be like 3 to 5. So. All right. These are old drums I made. This is crazy. I've never made metal publicly, bro. So the way I use Superior Drummer, this is what it looks like. Come on. Right? Drums. It's basically just a very cool looking sampler. And I use the Metal Foundry pack, and then you can go in and pick whatever drums you want in these. And then you go into your piano roll. A lot of people, because Superior Drummer does have an internal mixer right here. So technically, I can mix it all in this. That's the part I don't really know. I know how it works. I know how to use it, but I never use it. So I get the kick, the snare, and the tom sounding really good, and that is one channel. You can see right here, Superior Drummer, kick and snare. And then I'll do the same thing with the cymbals only. So I'll just mix them separately. That's how I do it with every other genre. And I'm sure if motherfuckers are studio engineers for metal bands, they're hating my guts right now, but that's how I do it. I don't got time to be learning that shit. Same thing with the cymbals. All right, I'm gonna throw away my food and then grab my guitar. One sec. It's finally happening, dudes. Come on. You hear that? Oh shit. Cool. There will be a bunch of noise because it's going straight into the UA. Yeah, cool. Y'all can hear that, right? It's drop C right now. I had it in drop A, but drop A with 6 strings is a nightmare. And honestly, I dropped this guitar yesterday, so it might be a little out of tune. But, yeah. Let's get right into it, Con. I want to do, like, I'm trying to think. System of a Down. Also, Daniel, if you're watching, big guy, you left this cool thing here at the studio, and I will bring it back to you, but it's been very helpful. I don't know what it's called. Let me get my nick. The only thing I know how to play forever is... What is that? As Blood Runs Black? Gotta suck at pitch harmonics. Here we go. Thank you, refuse, resist. Do some Noctu, bro. I don't know how to play anything, bro. I wish. I'll do a stream one day with Daniel. That fool can play Planetary Duality. He's crazy. All right, hardcore songs. How do they usually start? They start with a cool... Bay Area hardcore usually starts with a cool sample and kind of a... If you want to go ahead and take that shit, we done this shit before, motherfucker. But don't you dare pretending that shit is courage. Don't you dare. Remember that shit? Week that first? How's that start? Yeah, cool. Sorry, this is what goes on my head when I'm writing this shit. Start with a... Nah, fuck drums. We'll do this first. I'm gonna just record some shit. I've never recorded with this, so we're learning together. Do a quick one of these so I can fix some settings. Y'all experiencing history, bro. I've never done this shit. Not by myself. So, welcome, dude. There we go. I need to turn my headphones up. Maybe a little slower. Just something to open it up, huh? No. What the fuck, bro? I'm a horrible typist. Nope. Just fucking around. Fuck, I can never get the palm mutes. Hold on. Wow, it's literally not even recording in Ableton. Y'all were probably saying that, huh? Ooh, that one was bad. Come on, come on. Alright, I can make something like that. Oh. Alright. We're jamming, dude. This is jam band rock. Alright, I got something. I have no idea what pickups they are. My old guitar broke. But it's an Ibanez fucking RGA 42EX. Standard. It was like $400. I just needed something. Sound design tutorials, fuck yeah. Yeah, I haven't I've been fucking with the Serum 2, but I have been making a list of cool little tricks. I feel like when you produce your own shit, you have your own kind of sauce. And I feel like that's pretty important to show people. So yeah, we'll definitely have some of that going, dude. We find a good little usable part once I so ass. Ugh. I usually will just like make some random arrangements and then cut it up like a sample. A sample? That could work. That could be a cool start. Should be cool. Can you explain why I chose to kind of swing the drop on Made For You? I forgot how that song goes. I totally forgot, bro. I'm sorry. Trash. Fucking trash pitch bend. Pitch bend. Alright. Cut it off right. Yeah. Okay, that part's good. Got a couple good parts. Mix up drums and then redo them. Okay. I know these are toms. And I know these are the drums. So yeah, the way it works with Superior Drummer 2 is each drum is mapped to a different thing on the piano roll. And so if I unmute this shit, kick, snare, toms, they could go all over the place. So that's why I like to split it too, because it's not, you don't have to fucking scroll so much. But the velocity is how hard you hit it, obviously. With cymbals, the higher the velocity, it kind of chokes. But there's a fuck ton of articulations. So usually we'll do like, boom, I know this is a snare. Come on, what are we doing? Stop it. That's a snare, okay? This is a kick. So, you know, I'll do it like that, and then I'll kind of just draw it in myself. So how does it go? Let's do 2 double boys and then a snare. Nope. Triplets maybe? Stop it. Stop it. It's a big guitar group, huh? Turn it down a tad. What's up? Is that quiet? Should I turn that shit up? Getter, I look up to you, man. I've been following you since I was 16. You're as inspirational as Skrillex and Aphex Twin for me. Maybe not as much as Deadmau5. Thanks, bro. That means a lot. That's what's up. Man, you just made my day. Turn it up a tad. And then I'll do just a quick. There's also, you can like, I've seen a lot of people do, you can do the same kick drum on both of these and then it kind of sounds different. But if you humanize it, there's like a humanized thing that makes it sound less programmed. It kind of like, you don't really need it. We think something like that, or maybe, here, let's do this. Maybe a little faster. do this? Save those drums for later. I think it was this one. Was this the good one? Yeah, let's use that. I know the guitar is trash. We get the drums going, and then redo them. My problem with making metal is I never, or any sort of hardcore metal, fucking anything, is I can make really good pieces, like chunks, but I suck at like tying it all together. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what a band's for. Doop doop doop. Let's mute this for a sec. Oh yeah, Uncle Dad, we're doing it, big guy. Don't worry about it. Gotta nail it first. Yeah. Yeah, fuck those. Let's do a simple loop, huh? Just gotta use these toms now. Nope. Cool. All right. Now let's redo these because those sound like fucking dog shit. We're gonna bounce around like a little bull. What are we saying here, huh, boys? No, we good. Keeping it posy out here, bud. Yeah. How'd it go? Fuck. Cool. Draw it a couple times, eh? Where's my mouse? God, I hate the fucking trackpad. What was I thinking? Listen to that beautiful feedback, huh? Hold on. Damn, I keep fucking doing that shit, bro. My bad, fellas. Alright. So it's cool. Kill. I can never get the pitch harmonics. One more. God, fucking damn it. Bye. Shit open. Leave it up. Good one. Dude, it didn't record any of it. God fucking damn it. Yeah, go ahead and laugh it up, huh? Fucking happens to me way too much. Whatever. Let's do it again. One more. Go. We've got it, cunt. I even cheated a little bit so I can go take these boys here. Do an idea. Swap them on the B section. On the B section. See, it's a good start. Boom. That's solid. Ugh. I feel like it needs to be faster though. try. Nope. Come on. My one button's broken. What's the, you ever heard Slippin' by Snuffed on Sight? Hold on, one sec. This part, it reminds me of, the instrumental on this part reminds me of old Slipknot, but
motherfucking Snuffed on Sight from the 415, bruh.
this fucking part, dude. Whatever speed this is. Yeah, I need that. So I'm gonna guess 172. Nope, 184. I think that's about it. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm gonna do the faster shit over here. See, whenever me and Daniel make some shit, it's like I'll go autism mode, make a bunch of cool arrangements, or vice versa, and then he'll come on, dude. Come on, dude. What is this? Tie it all together, because that's, like I said, I struggle with that. What do we say it was? 184. Oh shit. Oh shit. Create a little maca here. I'm already at 2 hours. Make a cool little fucking loop. Bury a dummy death, baby. I'm not by any means making that or ripping off that. I just, those drums, bro. That is my main gym go-to, bro. Yeah, I'm out. Skirit Irit 1 2. I don't know if I said thank you, Refuse Resist, but I appreciate you, dog. Where's the fucking ride? God damn it. So if I want to find, it's probably a way easier way to do this, but the way I do it, I peep the piano roll. Then I have to look and see where the hit is. There it is. Is that right, cheese? Nope, don't want that. Oh, wow, I put them on the wrong one, that's why. Okay. Get some toms in there, huh? Start it right here. So confusing, bro. Goddamn. Goddamn. But see that last one, snare actually. I think there's a gate. Where's the gate? It's supposed to have a gate. A gay gate. There we go. There it is. That'll work just fine, cunt. Does it sound good? I keep asking, but I forget to look. Oh, bro, foghorn's my shit. Speed is my shit. Australian hardcore, I know they've been grinding for a bit, but... yeah, speed. Speed! That flute shit was crazy they did. I don't know D-Block. I'll check them out. RBS, baby. You're going to whoever's on, forgot when it is, but RBS Fest is going to be fucking sick. I already know I'm going to completely fuck this up, but we're going to figure it out. starting to sound like Drain a little bit. Does that Drain song go? Fuck, what? I don't know. Banner. What's up, babe? Phantom Ed. Shout out Phantom Ed. I know Kiki's fucking rocking tables right now, dude. Damn. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Sometimes this viewer count fucks up. Streamlabs says there's 400 people. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Fuck it, bro. I'll just fucking quit, bro. See, I never know what to do in the fast shit. That fucking riff. I remember I watched the Garza podcast and the fucking guitarist that snuffed on site said that was the hardest song he's ever written. So I'm not even gonna try to do one like it. But goddamn that shit. Let's listen back, huh? So good. Could never ever. Dude, I always just default to the. So gross. Farted. Let me crack open some more Nick. Or do some of these. There's a pedal. It's just a fucking kill switch. See? But we're working with what we got. I've been in a fucking fight mood, so what plugins? The only plugins I'm using, stock Ableton and Superior Drummer, but the guitar is just the Colossus preamp into my UA. Trying to play Emily. Okay, I'm gonna just record some random. Needs to be more simple. Ooh, I've always wanted to try. Okay. I've always wanted to try to do this solo. It's already a song I know. It's the only song I know how to play. I just want to try this. Whatever. Trying to harmonize it. I just want to see how that sounds. Fucking sick. Cool. That's not my song, as Blood Runs Black, so... Chio does. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude! What's that song? It's like... You know what I'm talking about. Not even gonna try, dude. Fucking spacebar. Cool. Something simple as heck. Oh, good question, bro. For sub, I use... For sub and metal shit, I use... Where is it? Let's get contact open. Contact, what is it, 12 now, motherfuckers? One of these. I think it's Abyss. Is it Abyss? Shreddage makes some cool programmed guitars and basses. Yeah. Obviously bare, but... It's a fucking good start right there, cunt. What'd the other one sound like? That kind of sounds like Big Boy. You know Big Boy. Fix this real quick. Fix this boy real quick. Nope. Stop. Stop. Cool. 6 start. Space. It literally sounds like Big Boy. Cool. I'm happy with that for now. Let's hop on over. Oh yeah, dude, perfect timing. That was only like a fucking hour. Look at us, huh? Look at us. We're making metal music. Making good old real. It's real music, dude. That dub stuff? I'm just kidding. Yeah, it turned out a lot better than I thought. We making it to Hate 5-6. Yeah, that'd be cool to finish that. I will never do. Maybe I'll do metal vocals on a stream one time. That shit kills. But yeah, hey, 333, lucky number. All right, you want to do? Let's do some soups for a little bit. And then let's do another fish. Wanna go fishing in a little while? Oh yes. Yes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck with this. Obviously it's very tedious, but it was fun. I thought it'd be fun to do on stream. I'm gonna fuck with it, beef it the fuck up, and then the next week, you can see where it's at. Maybe I'll do vocals on it, beef it up. Beef it up a little bit. I wrote down I've been writing shit to talk about. I was wondering actually too, the different segments and shit I've been talking about. I mentioned on the last stream, damn, I just realized I'm double pouched right now. Last stream I was talking about how I had that podcast and there was a segment we had called Shit I Hate, and so I have a list of hundreds of stuff on there. I don't know if that's too negative for the stream or not, but if people were down, I would totally just talk about shit I hate. Maybe we could whatchamacallit, we can all vent together. That would be a funny segment. You guys see Nintendo Direct? How do we feel about the Nintendo Direct? Put in, if you want to, it could be 1 cent. I don't give a fuck how much you throw, but if you want to talk about Nintendo Direct, hit me with a super chat with your favorite shit and your least favorite shit about the Nintendo Direct when they debuted the Switch 2, because I got my opinions and I'd love to discuss them with you. That also, Love on the Spectrum, new season came out. Fucking great. Oh, nah. That will start beef. Yeah, whatever. Kirby Air Ride looks fucking great. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride looks sick. Switch 2 looks great. Here's a hot take, yo. Companies got to stop making, like, I mean, I guess Switch is fine with it, but we understand that people are FaceTiming, video chatting, this and that, and this and that. They're releasing these new cameras, like the Nintendo Switch 2 with the camera and like the you can watch your friends play. Dude, as great as that is, it doesn't need to be like a new feature, right? Like I've always said, dude, with MacBook Pros, Knock off $300 of the price and give me an option with no webcam. Get rid of the ugly ass notch. The Switch stuff, cool. I get it. It's sold separately. It doesn't come with a webcam. That's safe. But, bro, not everybody wants to be a fucking social mogul when they play games. I don't need my friends watching me fucking play Kirby Air Ride. I'd rather just play with them. And, yeah, Kirby Air Ride looks sick. Nintendo Switch 2 looks sick. The wheelchair game was kind of interesting. I'm not even hating, but was not expecting that at all. I think the new mouse mode could be cool. It'd be really cool if they put like CS on the Switch and you could use the mouse or something like that, Valorant or some shit. But the wheelchair game looks pretty weird. I feel like it could be very fucking sick. But it could also be like a max attempt at inclusion that fails horribly. I'm definitely going to try it. It looks like it could be another Rocket League, but I'm like holding my tongue because I don't want to piss people off. I'm just going to say it. Dude, if it's just wheelchair basketball, I would much rather play basketball. I don't even like playing basketball games, but if it's between the two, so what I'm hoping for is like I bet you people in wheelchairs would rather play a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? So if they're going all in with this fucking wheelchair basketball game, it better have guns and fucking rocket boosters. And like, it's cool with like the mouse thing or whatever, but like if you can play it without the mouse, because that would get annoying as fuck. Like, I don't know. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks interesting. I think the fucking manual you have to pay for is retarded. Why the fuck? Like, they must be hurting for cash. I mean, I thought the Universal Studios thing they did, probably made a bunch of money from that. I don't know why they need to, you know, make more fucking money. I don't give a fuck about the price of the console, whatever. $90 games? Suck my dick, Nintendo. What the fuck, bro? And the weirdest thing is, if you go to the Nintendo Switch game store, bro, there's like AI corn games, and just dog shit, like weird sexual hentai games. Last I checked, Nintendo was like they made a bunch of kids games, right? That adults enjoy. But I think they need to tweak their Switch game store before they start introducing $90 wheelchair games. That'd be great. Okay? It's just kind of weird. I was expecting PlayStation or Xbox to put out $100 games before Nintendo. I don't know. But I think it's a great upgrade. I think Kirby Air Ride is going to be fucking nuts. Mario Kart World looks fucking sick. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks fucking sick. I think it all looks fucking sick. Wheelchair game, questionable. I really hope I'm wrong. I hope the wheelchair game takes Rocket League's spot and there are competitions. But I doubt anybody's going to enjoy playing it with the mouse mode. Weird. Yeah, no, it's 120 frames, bro. 120 frames they got on the Switch. The 4K dock is sick. I'd give it a 75. Mario Kart on stream would be cool. Skate 4 is going to be crazy on the Switch. Metroid Prime, totally forgot about it. Rump, good call. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll peep the DMs on that. Thanks, bro. Yeah, Metroid stole the fucking show. I think Metroid and Donkey Kong I'm most stoked about. Mario Kart's cool, but I feel like I always put it down after a while. But I'm interested. The open world shit looks cool. How we liking the new Love on the Spectrum? Huh? I think it's really good. I think our boy Connor finally found his match. He is in love with that girl. Amazing. Such a good show. Such a good show. Very sweet. Look at that. No frame drops. It's a clean stream. Silent Hill 2 remaster. I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. Yeah, Adrian, I had to ditch the stash. I was getting hella boogers in it. Skate Force been fucking great. It's quickly made its way into my morning routine. Play for about an hour with some coffee. Get all the challenges. You farted in a whistle for a friend? I don't think I farted in a recorder, like those little elementary school flutes. Y'all see faces in the trees? Yeah, I would totally, Cameron, I would totally do that. He's talking about the Shred Collective party stream. Yeah, that was fucking sick. I just got to make some friends out here. I have friends out here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude, Murder Ball. That's what I'm saying. Murder Ball was sick. If they could, like, if the wheelchair game is like, what was that? NBA Street or Def Jam Vendetta or Blitz, like where if it's like fucking violent, cartoon violence, or like remember Cell Damage? Cell Damage was such a good game. If it's something like that, I think it'll do super well. Steve Rod, how are your neighbors? Did you kill them yet? They've been quiet today. They've been quiet today. The good part about them being loud as shit is that I can be loud as shit too. Because they don't really work in the office. I think they're just they just ship stuff out. Did I hear from a highlight vid you live in Denver now? I lived in Denver for a little over a year. Like 2022, I want to say. I lived out there just by myself. Isolation, dude. What time is it? Okay, cool. We're coming up on 3. I think I'm going to cut the stream off at like 3.5 hours. Or something. Depending on how it goes. I feel like it's dying down a little bit. It's dying down just a little bit. Yeah, if you want to smack some supers for the highlight vids, and if you need fucking advice, you have any fucking stupid doo-doo questions, funny questions, sexual questions. Bro, hear me out. Keemstar needs a new intro song for his podcast. Would you consider making him a banger of an intro? Dude, yeah. There's so many podcasts and streams and everything that have horrible intro songs. I've DM'd a lot of them and been like, yo, I'll do it for you, bro. Just let me make this better. Yeah, I would totally do that. So, like, God damn it, I kind of have to pee again. Last hardcore gig I went to was Tsunami in Portland, I believe. It sucks, man. I was Peeling Flesh came out here with, was it Aborted? Peeling Flesh came out to Vegas a couple months ago, and my girl went out of town, and my homies all were out of town, and I'm like, dude, I'm not about to roll up to the show by myself. But yeah, that would have been fucking sick. Ooh, Doom Dark Ages. You want to do Fishbowl? The Snuff on site at Sound and Fury. I know. Fucking Project Pat is at Sound and Fury too. Peeling Flash played last year, I believe. Why do you like that sound shifter effect? It's the same thing as global tuning in Fruity Loops and shit. I love being able to... If you listen to a song you're making for a while and it's the same key, it gets so old and boring. So for me, it's like a refresher. It's like a little spritz of Febreze. So if I'm working on something and it's kind of getting stale or I'm over it, I'll just just change the tune of it. Change the tune a little bit. And it makes for... It changes the overall vibe of it. I just like it. It's a good refresher. And then if it gets to the end and it affects it, like obviously if you do a pitch shifter up like plus or minus 6, it's going to completely fuck up the quality. Like 2 or 3, I think you're safe, but like if it's more than that, it fucks up the quality. So I'll just go in and then fucking manually do it. Get Dom send this to. I know he's been sick, bro. Best burrito in San Jose. Not La Vex. Damn. Oh shit, I know. Not Paquito Mas. What is it? Fuck. There's one in Los Gatos. It's a Mexican joint. Starts with a Q, I believe. Fuck. I'm gonna look this up. That's gonna bug me. Not on delay is really good. Where is it? Baja Fresh, dude. Come on. I'm gonna just find it on the map. Stop it. Rigoberto's tacos? Damn it, dude. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. It'll come to me. It always does, bro. Fuck. Yeah, it's right by a cemetery off of Lee and I believe Camden or Bascom or something. Fuck. Whatever. It'll come to me. Sorry, Gentry. Hyphen, what's good, bro? I always wondered, where did you get inspiration for the name Getter or TERROR REID? Both genius. What's your Chipotle order to for real? Chipotle order is their new honey chicken in a burrito with some white rice, no beans, guac, cheese, maybe some chips, maybe a Coke Zero, who knows? Maybe a topo. I just thought Getter sounded cool. I was aiming for 1 syllable, but it ended up being 2. TERROR REID was, I wanted something horror themed. And yeah, it just sounded cool, rolled off the tongue. It's also really funny telling people that I'm TERROR REID and they're like, oh, like the actress? I'm like, no, dude. We need an intro song for the Fishbowl series. Yeah, maybe someday. I could definitely do that. Tuesday, best day of the week. Thanks, Steve Rod. The dude keeping us safe. The real mod. All right, I'm going to do one of these guys. Take a piss. 1 minute. And then let's do a Fishbowl. Bruh. Look at that. Sorry if you got a seizure from that. Tarot read. Yo, tarot cards are legit, bro. And hate to go there again, but you should learn more about the major arcana if you're interested in the GTA 5 mystery. That's all I'm going to give you. Tarot cards. Very involved. Let's prank him. Stop. You could prank me when I'm taking a shit, because that'll take a little bit longer. Quick piss. I've been live like 3 hours today, just about. Meeting Victoria Justice on Real Bros was tight. She's cool as fuck. It sucked because it was at the same time I was dating the super insecure girl who thought I was just fucking everything. And I had to be very standoffish and like, she's professional, dude. She's fucking Disney star. It was really cool. And it didn't really, I knew the name, but then it didn't click until the day we shot. I was like, oh, you're Victoria Justice. What's good? I felt really bad though about like when Bryce was like hitting on her, in the show. I'd never done that in a TV show either, let alone with a fucking, super famous actress. And so after each take, I'd be like, yo, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. Like a real noob. But yeah, it was cool. She's super tight. Very cool woman, very nice woman, professional woman. We love women. Steve Rotto, you always pulled the fool. Hey, that's a good thing. That's the new beginnings. First time joining the stream, saw you in Seattle, checked the box off my bucket list. Love all your work. Thanks, bro. Yeah, we do this every Tuesday. Oh, shit, is that John Spiro? John. My brother. What's up, big dog? If that is John Spiro, I hope it is. Miss you, dog. Any stories from Shambhala? Yes, a ton, bro. I think I talked about my crazy ketamine experience. What else? It's going to make Shambhala seem really bad. Like a drug fest, but I did drugs like regardless of where I was when I was that young. And yeah, I did a lot of drugs at Shambhala. At Shambhala, I was addicted to coke, and I brought around a little saline nose spray. Also did it at Coachella, and it was like nose spray. This is gonna bite me in the ass. I'm about to say this. People are gonna be like, "Yo, you wonder why your ears and your nose are all fucked up?" No, I would put a rock of coke in my saline nose spray and just walk around Shambhala, and nobody knew. But I was very outgoing back then because of the coke. Yeah. Shambhala vibe overall is amazing. It's not just a drug fest. If I can improve anything about Shambhala, it'd probably be the porta potties. There's just, dude, I don't have the picture anymore, but I went to a porta potty on day one of Shambhala. Not even like the last day. Day one, first couple hours, one of the porta potties just had like you know how the toilet seats are like a U, right? And you sit on it. It was just a turd, like a long turd on one side of it. And I respected it. I was like, wow. The positioning, the size, it was just all around like impressive. I was like, damn. And if that was you, dude, I hope you've gone far. You should take that on tour. That would be sick. Man, I remember it like it was yesterday. I do remember they have a creek at Shambhala. A lot of naked peeps. Bathing. Oh yeah, and don't do the cocaine thing that I did. I guess it's very dangerous. I didn't know that at the time. Yeah, it was Schedule 1. I was watching Charlie play that. Looks pretty cool. Please play us an unreleased Skrillex collab. I think it's on YouTube. I think somebody leaked it and put it on YouTube. Let me check. What was it called? Slam. Yeah, someone leaked it like 8 years ago. This shit. Damn, look how fucking fat I was. Jesus Christ. This collab was sick because it was very like Skrill than me and Skrill than me. Really good. And there's actually bro, it blew my mind when we were in the studio making this shit. It never came out just because neither one of us had plans with it, so whatever. It's not a big deal. But there's like a classic Skrillex growl in the end of this. Right here. Yeah, that shit. Woo! It's hidden back there. Crazy. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Go grab that, rip that, and play it at your next show. Shout out Skrill. Straight up. You still got dope as fuck. That was in the show. Oh, damn, that's an old song. I probably do. I am going to track down my hard drives today after the stream for next week. Favorite song off New Corbin? Curse of Creation. Best fucking song. Another headache. So good. Whole album, front to back, great. The harmonies in Curse of Creation are so good, dude. Fuck it, I want to hear it right now, dude. I want to hear it. Demonetize me. I don't give a fuck. Lindsay, babe, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I've been playing this nonstop. A great build and payoff. Much like how dubstep songs have like a build and then the drop everybody likes. Listening to a song from the start, there's always, it leads into something. So good. This part, the harmonies in this part are insane. Woo! Love me a good harmony, let me tell you. That song was Curse of Creation by Corbin. His new album just came out last week. I got the merch in the mail yesterday. Is your dangling parsible sleeved or sliced? I'll let you use your imagination with that one. Sliced. It's sliced. Kill, Marry, Smash. I like that, Cerebral. Let's go. Kill, Marry, Smash. Louis C.K., Shane Gillis, Patrice O'Neal. That's hard. That's really tough. Kill, Marry, Smash. I'd probably smash Shane for the dogs. I'd marry Patrice because he's a legend. And I'd have to kill Louis. Not for any. I think he's fucking great. But I think he's the oldest. I guess. Shout out all three of them though, for real. Oh yeah, we share a birthday, Louis, bro. What's good? Want to collab for your birthday this Sunday? I'll rap your produce down. That'll be sick. I will be in San Francisco playing a show with Cypress Hill the day before my birthday. Thanks for the 5G. Dustin Karatz. Karate God, dude. Serious question. When you started making music, was there a magic to it when sounds came together for you the way they did? If so, did that somewhat fade as time went on and you did it as a job? Yeah, I think it did. It's like anything, dude. Anything, it's like food, it's like drugs. It's like you're chasing that first taste when you first learn something. But I talked about it earlier, but the more the more styles you have under your belt with music, like the easier that is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll wake up and just feel. Some days I'll wake up mad as fuck. Some days I'll wake up happy as fuck. Other day, you know. And so if I go to the gym and I'm listening to fucking death metal all day and I want to kill somebody, then I'll do my best to make a fucking death metal song or something. And I feel like that kind of the discovery of that you can never get again, because it's like discovering fucking video games. It's like discovering a secret Easter egg in a 12-year-old video game. But yeah, no, I don't think the longer you go, the easier it is to find find that again, to chase it down and get it in a fucking chokehold, dude. But yeah, I think it's the same shit as writer's block. You just want to make the coolest shit to you. You could also get that feeling from learning other people's songs, like how to make them as close as you can. I remember when I found out Flume used what's it called, Synplant, a couple presets in there. I was like, damn, this is sick. Similar feeling, just like Matthew, right? But yeah, it's cool. I definitely think there was more magic the younger you get. I don't think it being my job ruined it, really. I think it started to, and then kind of saved it. It gets frustrating when you first experience that, though, when you're like, why isn't this cool anymore? But yeah, the more styles you have under your belt, it's easy to kind of fix that. Headphones are what are they called? Something. They're great. Somethings. Would you make a bro step track again? Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Haven't done that shit in a while. I pretty much will just kind of... The way I make shit now is I'll start with drums and get the drums out of the way. And then build around it. It could turn into dubstep. It could turn into rap. It could turn into anything. Do you train boxing or MMA? Looking fit. Thanks, bro. I wrestled in high school, or in middle school, for a couple years. I don't train now. I have like a heavy bag I hit every other day whenever I'm at the stew. Usually we'll stream and then straight to heavy bag. But yeah, no, I tried Muay Thai for a little bit. It was right around the time my back was getting really bad, so I had to stop. But yeah, thank you, bro. Your boy's been fucking hitting the gym, bro. Cradle to the Grave, is that Cradle to the Rave? Never heard of that. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot about the Fishbowl. Give it a nice little wiggle. I hope it's a really challenging one, dude. Because the longer it takes, the more fun it is. Come on. Come on. I'm just gonna keep shuffling it. And if it's your first time here, dude, fucking Fishbowl sampling and pull a random thing from this bowl and sample it. Any advice for turning a loop into a full song? Export it and throw it back in. Export stems, fuck with the stems. Loops do get obnoxious though, I'll tell you. Especially when you're making EDM. Keep it simple. Don't try to overdo it. Okay, I got one. My friend showed me When It's All Gone by TERROR REID, and I showed him Get Her After. I was like, this dude looks familiar. Mind-blowing moment for both of us. Thanks, bro. That's what's up, close up. Thanks, G. Yeah, it was like, I love when people find out. It's like when I found out Skrillex sang for From First to Last. I'm like, are you serious? I don't know. Okay, well, I got hold music. We could do a reshuffle, because I'll tell you, I can either make my own hold music song or sample a hold music thing. I'm cool with either. I don't think it'll be the most exciting. So I'll let you guys choose. I could do it, or we can reshuff. What the fuck is Planet Neutral? Was an album I put out when I was super young. It's my name scrambled up. Tanner Petula scrambled up into Planet Neutral. It's just a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, good call. Hold music is like when you call a fucking doctor or whatever, and it's like, please hold. That was the first dud. Okay, this one's got to be good, right? I don't like that one either. Skateboard noises. I don't like that one. Okay. That was Majora's Mask again. Dude, what is going on? There's like 300 in here. All right, no matter what, this next one is it. Pathetic type beat. I don't like that one either. It's got to be good. It's got to be funny, dude. I'm getting tired. I already did that one. What the fuck? Did I accidentally throw these all in this back in? Okay. I'll let y'all just choose. Should I do a pathetic type beat? Very sad, very, pathetic. Or should I do Milo's Astro Lanes, which is my favorite video game for N64? If you don't know it, it's an old bowling game. Both of them would be good. There was also... Now, skateboard noises and hold music don't really work. We already did Mario Sunshine and Majora's Mask. Which one do you think? Out of these two? Skateboard noises... Pull one more? I'll pull one more for you. Spider-Man 10 trailer. I don't know what that means. What do you think? Migos. So pathetic type beat. I think Milo's Astro Lanes. I'm going to put that one back in because we've already sampled too many video games. We can do a type beat or a trailer music. Make an autistic song. That's every track I got, Big Doug. Loved your music since I was a Ute. Please use this money for soda or something. What's your opinion on Black Flag, my favorite band? Thanks, bro. Henry Rollins is a fucking goat. I didn't listen to them a whole lot when I was younger, but I mean, they've paved the fucking way, bro. And Henry Rollins is a beast. He has his own radio station on GTA 5, so pathetic Milo watching Spider-Man trailer. What do you think? We're not doing Milo's. We do too many video games. Should I make a pathetic song or a movie trailer song? Or hold music. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just fucking look away and touch one, and that's what we're going to do. Movie trailer. Cool. Let's do it. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to do it. You can hold my ball. Okay. Oh shit. Dang it. Hold on, my backpack exploded. Fucking bitch. God dang it. Crack open some protein too, dude. Can you talk on the rumors that you're one of the people behind the SoundCloud alias X? I have no idea who that is. I haven't, dude, I'm going to be real with you. Haven't been on SoundCloud in probably 5 years. Everyone's taking their allergy meds, right? It's that season. Okay. Spider-Man 10 trailer. I will be doing a voice with it. Let's see. Let's get one for comparison. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the new Spider-Man trailers. They made it. What the fuck is this? Did they make a girl Spider-Man now? God damn it. Put it to rest, bro. Says the guy about to cook up a Spider-Man 10 beat.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied. Truth is, it wasn't always like this. There was a time when life was a lot less complicated. Can I take your picture for the school paper?
Sure. In this lab, we have 15 genetically enhanced super spiders.
There's 14. One's missing.
Peter, are you all right?
I'm fine.
What if he had like 8 dicks? He's looking in the mirror, he's like, what's good? 8 penises. That'd be funny, because spiders have 8 legs.
Danger. I know I went through exactly the same thing at your age.
No, not exactly.
Not exactly.
Wow.
Okay. Bro, I hate when it does this shit. People also watch. I don't give a fuck what people watch, bro. I'm trying to get a Spider-Man fucking trailer, bro. There we go.
Makes us noble, even though sometimes we have to give up the thing.
Damn, she's fine. What's good, Mary Jane? All right, so I think what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna download these, get the stems, rip out the vocals, do my own vocals, and try to remake it as best I can. You guys gotta help me make the script. You down? Oh shit, sauce. I actually haven't watched Fish Tank. I've only seen the clips. But it looks really funny. Okay. Splitting into stems. Come on. What the heck are we doing here? Spider-Man 2. This is one of those Fishbowl things where I'm like, you know, this is a lot better in my head, but I'm going to do my best, and we're going to make some funny-ass shit with it. And then maybe we'll get to the other ones after. Dude, I must have put... What did we do, like five so far? I must have put them all back into the bowl because I pulled 3 or 2 that were the same ones from last time. Come on. Come out. How you guys doing? I'm just waiting on my stems right now. Throating 8 spider glizzies? Yeah, that'd be... Hey, man. Porn parody. Could be cool. All right. Processing. Analyzing. I bet you there's some cool splice packs that have some cool cinematic shit. Cinematic percussion. That's perfect. Jeez, bro. All right, dude. Sheesh. Okay, we got him. We've got him. That's not what I wanted. Okay, now I'm confident this is going to be hilarious, actually.
I believe there's a hero in all of us. Gives us strength, makes us noble.
Stems didn't even fucking work. Whatever. We do it from scratch. Scratch. Here we go. It's like Harry Potter. That I could make a crazy beat out of that. Damn, now I just want to make a beat out of that. Okay. Get. Well, that one worked. Okay.
Who am I? You sure you want to know?
Get my mic. Check, 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 check. Yo, 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 yo. Who am I? You sure you want to know?
Who am I?
Just make sure that works. Who am I? You sure you want to know? Cool. What am I doing? Who am I? You sure you want to know?
Who am I? If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world. If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied.
Alright. Who am I? You sure you want to know, bro? If somebody told you that, hold on, we'll go off top. What does he say?
If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world.
If somebody told you I was just a normal dude, they're for sure wrong because I have a micro penis. If somebody told you I was just a normal dude, they're for sure wrong because I have a micro penis. I have a micro penis. Nah, that's too easy. Hold on. You sure you want to know, bro? If somebody told you that I'm just an average dude with a huge dick to get a bunch of bitches, they lied. I have a micro penis. If somebody told you that I'm just an average dude with a huge dick to get a bunch of bitches, dude with a huge dick to get a bunch of bitches, they lied. I have a micro penis. Spider-Man 10. If somebody told you that I'm just an average dude with a huge dick, they lied. I have a micro penis. Oh, man. Kill me in my sleep. Oh, bro. If somebody told you that I'm just an average dude with a huge dick, they lied. I have a micro penis.
Truth is, it wasn't always like this. There was a time when life was a lot less complicated. Can I take your picture?
The truth is, life wasn't always like this. Used to be way more chill. The occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Nope, just a micro penis. The truth is, life wasn't always like this. Used to be way more chill. The occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Like this. Used to be way more chill. Used to be way more chill. Dude, I'm cooking. Chill. The occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Nope, just a micro penis. Occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Nope, just a micro penis.
In this lab, we have 15 genetically enhanced super spiders.
There's 14. One's missing.
Peter?
I know I went through exactly the same thing at your age.
Peter, may I introduce my father, Norman Osborn?
Great honor to meet you, sir.
Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz.
This trailer's way too long. Back when our attention span was healthy. Who am I? You sure you want to know, bro? If somebody told you that I'm just an average dude with a huge dick They lied. I have a micro penis. The truth is, life wasn't always like this. Used to be way more chill. The occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Nope, just a micro penis. Way more chill. The occasional hand job under the table. Spider powers. Nope, just a micro penis. A lot of people think, oh, you were some nerd, you got bit by a spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, my penis in an instant shriveled up, no superpowers, I'm very alone now. You know, just fighting depression day by day. Think, oh, you were some nerd, you got bit by a spider, you probably have a spider penis. Oh man, I'm so glad we picked this one. A lot of people think, oh, you were some nerd, you got bit by a spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, my penis in an instant shriveled up, no superpowers. Nope, that needs to be a little breather there. Nope, my penis in a spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, a lot of people think, oh, you were some nerd, you got bit by a spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, my penis in an instant shriveled up, no superpowers, I'm very alone now. Damn it, dude, the vocals fuck it up. Jesus Christ, bro, what the fuck is happening? It's a very cinematic fucking kick.
A cinematic shock treatment.
Oh, I'm not in Splice. I kind of want to just make it a quick little sweet treat and then make a cool beat out of that, out of this. Let's do that. Spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, okay, I have an idea. Powers, I'm very alone now. You know, it's just fighting depression day by day. A lot of people think, oh, you were some nerd, you got bit by a spider, you probably have spider powers. Nope, I probably have spider powers. Nope, my penis in an instant shriveled up, no superpowers, I'm very alone now. Nope, my penis in an instant shriveled up, no superpowers, I'm very alone now. You know, it's just fighting depression day by day. No, it's just fighting depression day by day. It's not all bad though. I do have super strengths, which is sick. Small dick. Pretty much I took steroids. I think it was like a steroid infected spider. Small dick. Super strength. Yeah, so as you can tell, Hollywood's out of money. So Spider-Man 10, the small penis. Coming soon to a theater near you. Sauce. Infected spider, small dick. I do have super strengths, which is it's not all bad though. I do have, yeah, Mac is the best for music production in my opinion, dude. It's not all bad though. I do have super strengths. Coming. Yeah. All right. Let's see. You know, it's just fighting depression day by day. It's not all bad though. I do have super strengths, which is sick. Small dick. Pretty much I took steroids. I think it was like a steroid infected spider. Small dick. Super strength. Yeah. So as you can put a bullet in my face. You know, you wanted quality. Okay, this is what you get. You know, it's just fighting depression day by day. It's not all bad though. I do have super strengths, which is sick. Small dick. Pretty much I took steroids. I think it was like a steroid infected spider. Small dick. Super strength. Yeah. So super strength. Yeah. So as you can tell, strength. I don't need that part. As you can tell, Hollywood's out of money, so Spider-Man 10. As you can tell, Hollywood's out of money, so Spider-Man 10, this small penis, coming soon to a theater near you. Sauce. Cool. I'm gonna do the movie voice. In a world. Like that shit.
In a world where penises are 6 inches on average, a young Peter Parker was taking pictures of women without their knowledge. And he got bit by a spider.
Let me mute that.
He got bit by a spider. Now, I'm sure you've seen Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 4, the other Spider-Men. But coming this summer, Spider-Man 10. We took a different approach.
Is it Marvel?
Here at Marvel, we know size doesn't count.
Trying to think.
From the creators of Ant-Man. From the director of Napoleon Dynamite.
Let's see what we can do with that real quick.
Where penises are 6 inches on average.
I hate my life. Just kidding.
In a world where penises are 6 inches on average, a young Peter Parker was taking pictures of women without their knowledge, and he got bit by a spider. He got bit by a spider. Now, I'm sure you've seen a young Peter Parker was taking pictures of women without their knowledge.
It kind of like worked perfectly.
Taking pictures of women without their knowledge, and he got bit by a spider. Now, I'm sure you've seen Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 4, the other Spider-Men. But coming this summer.
Okay, that's gotta be cut. Treating this like a real score, bro.
Coming this summer. Spider-Man 10. The Phantom Penis.
Yeah, that's it.
The Phantom Penis. The Spider-Man 10. We took a different approach. Summer. Spider-Man 10. The Phantom Penis. We took a different approach. Spider-Man.
It kind of goes hard, bro. Not gonna lie.
Spider-Man. But coming this summer. Spider-Man 10. The Phantom Penis. We took a different approach. Here at
Is it Marvel?
Here at Marvel, we know size. We took a different approach. Here at Marvel, we know size doesn't count. We took a different approach. Here at Marvel, we know size doesn't count.
Oh my god.
From the creators of Ant-Man. From the director of Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But wow, that's some gold.
In a world where penises are 6 inches on average, a young Peter Parker was taking pictures of women without their knowledge, and he got bit by a spider. I'm sure you've seen Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 4, the other Spider-Men. But coming this summer, Spider-Man 10, The Phantom Penis. We took a different approach. Here at Marvel, we know size doesn't count. From the creators of Ant-Man. From the director of Napoleon Dynamite.
Good stuff. Let me save this boy. Hey, and what did I say 30 minutes ago? Yeah, I really wish I get a hard one. That was fun. Would you see that movie? Because I would. I would see that movie in an instant.
Cook King.
Okay, well now I feel bad. I want to make an actual song now. Wow, it's almost at 4 hours, damn. I actually really like that, so I'm gonna make a beat out of that. A little dessert for you. Jurassic Park style beat, type beat. What was that last one at? Can't believe y'all have hung out this long, dude. Appreciate you. Fucking appreciate you for real, dude. Damn, that's hard as fuck, dude. Okay. Dude, I can already hear it. This is gonna be great. If you stuck around for this long, congratulations. No, but still, Trump impression isn't there yet. We're getting there. One day it'll be fucking steamed and folded. Damn, this is gonna be tight. This will actually, yeah, this will double as pathetic type beat. I'm going in.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Oh shit. This is literally how I make TERROR REID beats, dude. You just get a sample and build around it every fucking time. Because then I could take, like, that could be a bass line, but if I take it, get it with Arturia. Damn it, I have to pee, but I'm fucking holding it, dude. For 13 minutes. Another race car driver driving down the street. So cool. I love it. What's crazy is there's like 10 minutes from here a racetrack. You can go and race your fucking Civics. Or your fucking Kias. Go fuck yourself, dude. What was I doing? Okay, what's a good one? I think it's the Mini. How the fuck? Okay, here we go. My Babris. There we go. Simplify that, cunt. This is where we break out the old sound shifter. Come on. Come out. What's that? Did you hear that fucking weird clicking? I don't know what the fuck that fucking weird clicking is. No, it's not the CPU. I think it's because I know what it is. I'm plugged into my interface going to my other computer. I'm gonna plug straight into the UA because I bet you it's that. No. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's weird. Is it the sample? Whatever. I have literally no idea what that is. CPU is fine though. It's only at like 12. I think you're right about that. Nope. What the fuck is that? Maybe it's just, hold on. Let me reset Ableton. Fucking stupid. Uno momento. Yeah, I just had to fucking restart Ableton, I guess. Weird. Weird. Still kind of there. I literally don't know what it is. Maybe it's the UA. Don't know. Whatever. I've seen worse. Get a good. Let's go with Smokey's, bro. Shout out Smokey. His shit came out with Skrill. Let's use his one of his sample packs. Gucci. Dude, what the fuck is that noise? God damn. I wonder, hold on, dude, this is really bugging me. Wonder if I can, because I know I just updated the console, but it's only a problem now, which is weird. Oh my God, I'm about to fucking piss my pants, dude. All right, I'm going to pee and then taking one last crack at this. And if not, we'll continue next week. Sorry, one sec.
Pee-pee.
Idle. All right, I'm gonna power cycle the UA because I think that's what it is. Uno momento. Crack that with Slosh. Damn, bro. World Peace 2 would be fucking cool. I'm excited. I don't know when it's coming out. Great, guys. Do you think it's the voices in Serum? That would be very interesting. Because if so, that's a Serum 2 problem. Dude, I'm so confused. I literally don't know what that is. Let me check another project. What a weird thing. Yeah, it's only on that project. It's got to be one of the plugins then, right? Oh, Dill. What's up, Dildo? Miss you, pal. Dylan. See, I loaned Dylan my computer once, and he comes in it. For real, though, miss you, pal. Is that butthole still tight? Is your hole still tight, Dill? What's good? Cool, yeah, I don't know what it is. Whatever. But I do like that sample, and I would like to spend more time on it. So, but holy shit, it's been 4 hours. Did I miss any of y'all's fucking soups, bruh? I think we're good. Sweet. Thanks for fucking chilling with me for 4 hours, dude. We made hardcore. We made, what was the first Fishbowl we did? Forgot what it was. But we did some Fishbowls. We did some shit. Yo, the stream didn't crash. We had some sound problems at the end. Gonna figure that out. It's definitely something in Ableton. Oh my God, Dill, stop. Thanks, bro. Miss you. Come out to Vegas, bro. Come on the stream. Everybody go inside of Dylan Francis's his EDMs, his electronic direct messages. Tell him to get his ass to Vegas to come on the stream, bro. We can make sweet love on Ableton, bro. I'll get a nice couch back there. You're the man. I'm gonna buy you some lube with that 50. Dildo. But yeah, I'm gonna piece, dude. I'm gonna piece up. I'm gonna A-Town down. I got some music to finish. I'm probably gonna work on. Hit the old heavy bag, dude. And then probably start a fight. I'm gonna knock on my neighbor's door and square up, so I'll get it on film. But yeah, thanks for fucking with your boy. Yeah, thanks, yo.